When Xia declined, Gong Liu lost his position as Minister of Grains. He adapted to the customs of the Western Rong, establishing his settlement at Bin. More than 300 years later, the Rong and Di tribes attacked the great king Danfu. Danfu fled to the foot of Mount Qi, and all the people of Bin followed him, settling there and founding the city of Zhou. Over 100 years after that, Chang, Westbo of Zhou, attacked the Kuan-Yi tribe. More than a decade later, the Wu king attacked the Zhou king, then built the city of Luo and resided once more at Fenhao. He expelled the Rong and Yi tribes to the north of the Jing and Luo rivers, obliging them to send tribute at appointed times, designating them as the Wild Domain. More than 200 years later, when Zhou dynasty declined, the Mu king attacked the Quanrong, capturing 4 white wolves and 4 white deer to bring back. From this time on, the Wild Domain ceased to send tribute. Consequently, the Zhou enacted the punitive law that compiled by the Ho of Fu. More than 200 years after the Mu king, the Yu king of Zhou's excessive favor for his concubine Lady Si from Bao led to a rift with the Marquis of Shen. The enraged Marquis of Shen allied with the Quanrong to attack and kill the Yu king at the foot of Mount Li. They then seized Zhou's territory, Jiahuo, and settled between the Jing and Wei rivers. Invading and oppressing the Middle Kingdom, the Xiang Duke of Qin came to Zhou's rescue. So the Ping king of Zhou abandoned Fencao and moved east to Luo. At that time, the Xiang Duke of Qin attacked the Rong people, reaching as far as Mount Qi, and for the first time was ranked among the feudal lords. 65 years later, the mountain Rong crossed Yan to attack Qi. The Shi Duke of Qi fought them in the outskirts of Qi. 44 years after that, the mountain Rong attacked Yan. Yan appealed urgently to Qi, and the Huan Duke of Qi launched a northern expedition against the mountain Rong. They fled. More than 20 years later, the nomads reached Luo city and attacked the Xiang king of Zhou. The Xiang king fled to the city of Fan in Duchy of Zheng. Initially, the Xiang king was wishing to attack Zheng, so he married a woman of the nomads as his queen, to secure their troops for a joint attack on Zheng. Later, he deposed the De Queen. The De Queen is resentful, and the Xiang king's stepmother, the Hui queen, she had a son named Zidai whom she wished to enthrone. So 2 women and Zidai acted as insiders, leading the way for the nomads to enter the capital, defeated and expelled the Xiang king of Zhou, and set up Zidai as the son of heaven. Consequently, some of the Rong and Di settled at Luhun, reaching east to Duchy of Wei, invading, plundering, and brutalizing the Middle Kingdom. The Chinese people hated them. Hence the poets sang, "Against the Rong and the Dai, our strikes descend. We smote the Xianyun as far as Taiyuan. Our chariots roll forth. We build that wall in the north." After the Xiang king of Zhou had lived in exile for 4 years, he sent an envoy to urgently appeal to Duchy of Jin. The Wen Duke of Jin had just taken over the title, and wishing to cultivate his hegemonic enterprise, he raised an army to attack and drive out the nomads, executed Zidai, welcomed and reinstated the Xiang king of Zhou in Luo city. At this time, Qin and Jin were powerful states. The Wen Duke of Jin drove back the Rong and Dai tribes, who then settled in the region between the Yin River and the Luo River, west of the He River, and were known as the Red Dai and the White Dai. The Mu Duke of Qin, having acquired the services of Yu, he brought the 8 states of the Western Rong under Qin's sway. So from west of Long, they were the Rong, Mianzhu, Hunrong, Di, and Yuan tribes. North of the Mount Qi, Liang, and River Jing and Qi, there were the Rong, Yik, Dali, Wuxi, and Qian tribes. To the north of Jin were the Rong, Linhu, and Lufan tribes. And to the north of Yan were the eastern Hu and mountain Rong. They were scattered among the valleys and gorges, each with their own chieftains. Although there were often gatherings of over 100 different Rong tribes, none were able to achieve unity. Over 100 years later, the Dao Duke of Jin sent Wei Jiang to make peace with the Rong and Di tribes, making them pay homage to Jin. More than 100 years after that, the Xiongzi of Zhao crossed the Mount Guju, defeated and annexed the Viscounty of Dai, and thus approached the territories of the Hu and Mo peoples. Later, after Zhao, along with Han and Wei together, destroyed the Ji clan and divided the lands of Jin among themselves. Zhao held the regions north of Dai and the Mount Guju, while Wei possessed west of the Yellow River and Shang province, which bordered the Rong territories. Subsequently, the Yik Rong built walled cities for their own defense, but Qin gradually encroached upon them. By the time of the Hui king of Qin, he had captured 25 cities from the Yik. The Hui king also attacked Wei, forcing Wei to cede all of its territories west of the Yellow River and Shang province to Qin. During the reign of the Zhao king of Qin, the king of the Yik Rong had an illicit relationship with the Xuan Queen Dowager and fathered 2 sons with her. The Xuan Queen Dowager treacherously killed the Yik king at Gongquan and then raised an army to attack and destroy the Yik. Consequently, Qin came to possess Longxi, Beidi, and Shang province, and built a long wall to defend against the Hu. Meanwhile, the Wuling king of Zhao changed customs, adopting Hu clothing and horse archer tactics. He campaigned northward, defeating the Linhu and Lufan tribes, and built a long wall, stretching from Dai along the Yin Mountains to Gaoke as a frontier barrier, and established the Yunzhong, Yanmen, and Dai provinces. Later, Yan had a capable general named Qin Kai, who had been a hostage among the Hu and enjoyed their great trust. After returning, he launched a surprise attack, defeated and drove back the eastern Hu, forcing them to retreat over 1,000 li. Qin Wuyang, who accompanied Jin Kai in the attempt to assassinate the Qin Shi Huang, was Qin Kai's grandson. Yan also built a long wall from Zhaoyang to Xiangping and established the Shanggu, Yuyang, Yubaiping, Liaoxi, and Liaodong provinces to resist the Hu. At this time, among the 7 major warring states of the China, 3 shared borders with the Xiongnu. Later, when the great Zhao general Li Mu was in command, the Xiongnu did not dare to invade Zhao's borders. After Qin annihilated the other 6 states, the first emperor sent General Meng Tian with a host of 100,000 troops to attack the Hu in the north, recovering all the lands south of the Yellow River. He used the river as a barrier. He built 44 fortified towns along its banks and moved exiles to garrison and populate them. He also opened a direct road from Juyuan to Yunyang. Wherever natural defenses like mountain, ravines, and valleys were found along the border, he had them fortified, constructing a wall over 10,000 li long from Lintao to Liaodong. Furthermore, his forces crossed the Yellow River and occupied the northern state leased fields located south of the Yin Mountains.